Well, folks, it's on the gloves. Well, folks, springtime, time to plant flowers. Um, got one pot already done over there. Working on this one. I'm planting begonias. I've planted them for years. One of the reasons is I've read, or I don't know if it's completely true, that it keeps deer away. And in these parts, deer would be sitting on your living room couch if they could get in. They're pretty aggressive. They don't think they hurt anybody, but they are pretty aggressive. So I plant these, and I never have any of them eaten off. There was one I saw deer at the one day. It must have been an old one or something. I don't know, but a new one, and it was kind of looking like it was going to munch on it, but it must be the scent. I don't know what it is, but I've done begonias for 15 years at least. I just put them in these hanging pots and hang them around the front. Once in a while I'll have one back here, but this is kind of my work area. There you go. But they're pretty flower and they're really hardy. When I plant them, I use pretty good potting soil. Actually, the stuff I'm using now, I can't see that, Pro Mix. I was at Menards the other day, and the lady saw me looking at potting soil, and she came over. She was, I don't know, she's a few years older than me, but she said she was the president of the garden club or something. So right then I knew. I said, "Oh, you're an expert." And she said, "Well, I don't go that far, but we've been using this Pro Mix, or she's been using it for the past, I think she said since it's been out, I think 7 years. She thought, I don't know, but it's look at it. It's not just dirt. It's a kind of a mulch, but it's got nutrients in it. Easy to work with. Just crumble. You gotta every once in a while take I do a garden hand shovel, or what do you call it, spade. Just break it up. It's bigger. It's actually more in there than it shows because you got to pluck it up. Okay, where's my? Let's do a red here. Careful with roots, and there, not too bad. Oops, I got to fertilize it first here. I can only do that last, but I like to submerge the fertilizer. It gets down towards the roots, and I don't even read the instructions. It seems to work every year. I've killed very few flowers over the years, so I'm not too worried with my proportions. Planting with this potting soil is a dream. It's great. We'll see what trees to plant, and I really planting depth is the only problem. Got to be sure that you're not planting the flowers too deep. Then I put the potting soil in the container about 3/4, 7/8 of the height of the pot, and then I put the flowers in before I put a little fertilizer in it, and then I add more soil so that when I water it, it doesn't wash around the roots. You don't want the roots exposed. So I fertilize it, and it's got fertilizer in the mix. I hope I'm not over fertilizing them, but I don't think I ever had that problem. So I'm not too worried about that. Just had that glove. Here it is. Some days. Okay, back. I'm going to skip the 5th overhead one or hanging one. I think I could probably skip the one out front for right now. I'm not going to put these. Take a little drink. That must be coffee. I had a bag of basil. I was going to plant in this. I was going to plant in here, but I laid the package down and I can't find it. I don't know what happened to it. Right now, using apple. Okay. Put a little fertilizer in. It's just Miracle-Gro, and I'm sure it's outdated. Had it years or several years. It seems to work. I don't know. Between that and the soil, it works pretty good. I learned to just cut these things. Even if you cut the roots, at least you're leaving the extended root, the deeper one. That's right out. And it's usually enough water. There's nothing as good as rainwater. I'll water my grass and plants for, I know we curse the rain, and especially when it brings bad weather. I've had friends and relatives exposed to this bad weather in the Midwest. We seem to be spared out here in Rapid City, South Dakota, western South Dakota. So we usually don't have a lot of trouble. We really haven't had a tornado for years. I remember. I don't know. Maybe it's not have been spotted, or now that we have weather spotters or storm chasers, we usually see all. Let's see here. What do I want next? I think this one, but I need a bottom. Let's see if I got one with a bottom. I have one with a bottom already. Here, let's throw the bottom on there. Let's see. Yeah, water comes in these bottles. Okay, just all ready again. And I'll show you those later. Okay. Might dig this up a little bit. Stuff's really packed. Where's my? Oh, here it is. Fill this up quick. Got my Hershey's chocolate syrup that I'm drinking. Sometimes straight is actually. Oops, I have to fertilize it first. Fertilizer hopefully helps. I'm going to probably put 2 plants in here. That, put some more soil on it. Just kind of give you an idea how I do this. It probably takes longer to get ready than to actually plant these, pot these flowers. Gotta be doing something. Need to be doing this. I'll always give them a good shot of water. Then what I do here in a week or so, I don't put them out probably for another week. Keep them back here so it's easy to water them. This one, see, that'll be wagon 1, wagon 2, wagon 3. A little drink here. Well, as I'm finishing up here, I've got probably more plants than I have planters or places for them. I'm going to try to go ahead and do a couple more and see what I come up with. This one just doesn't work. I won't do it next year. I don't like maybe plants in directly. Check and see if my microphone is still on. Yeah, it's on. Here's the pot I want to put it in, and it fits in there. So what I might do is put some dirt in here. It doesn't drain, that's the problem. It won't drain. You always have to have some way to drain, because if you have too much water, then it ends up, it just gets to be waterlogged. I might do that with another one here that I have. It doesn't have drainage, and I don't know how they expect a person to plant in these. I tried, and they just get waterlogged. Either water too much or not enough. So there, and leave that just like that. And water it. Give everybody a little drink. That'd be perfect for this. Taking a pot, it doesn't have any drainage, so you can't just plant directly in there. And I'm taking a pot that fits in there that has drainage, and I just got to make sure I don't waterlog it. I'm going to put just a little bit. Yeah, that should be good enough. Nobody's going to complain. If they do, they can do it to themselves. Okay, this one I probably put 2 plants in. Need to get rid of these plants. I want to get them all planted today. Problems. Here's number 1 and number 2. Glad to have it done, but I enjoy doing it. This time of year when you could get snow one day and 80 degrees the next, especially out here where I'm at. Yeah, I'm just going to make it in time. Sometimes it's best just to put a little bit extra soil around it right away. There. Glad I'm not putting them out today. Getting not too late, but the other things I wanted to do before it started raining. 1, 2. We got this one yet too. Plan, and it would show. I don't know. I can't say I have a green thumb, but I enjoy doing this. Oh, this is a wiring cam my wife bought me several years ago. I love it. Good spout on it. I'm not saying the way I do it is perfect or the way to do it, but I've been pretty successful over the years, especially with begonias. So, I don't know. You can find another way, or you can do it this way, or combine this way with another way, or whatever.